Hello. Hopefully you can actually see me now. Fingers crossed. Hi. Oh my gosh. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. Oh, if you want to know how bad my anxiety can get, I'm not exaggerating in videos. I just got an alert that's like, "Hey, you have a high heart rate. You might want to slow down what you're doing." Oh my gosh. So, hopefully, if you can let me know in the comments just to make sure you guys can actually like see me. Okay, good. It really is. It's my favorite thing in the world. But I I'm I'm on medication for it, which funnily enough, I actually had to go pick up my medication from CVS because I had put in an order with my doctor and was like, "Hey, you didn't renew my prescription. I can't I'm not rationing this anymore. Hop along, let's go." So, I'm so relieved. Okay. Sorry. Again, as I said in the other thing, hi. Yeah, me too. I'm so glad. Grab you a snack. I'm gonna just kind of hang out, chit chat for a few minutes, and then we'll do the whole thing, which I'm thinking today for this stream. So again, this is my first stream because yeah, and yes, yesterday was a disaster, and I'll kind of touch on that here in a second, but this is my first stream ever, so yay. Um, But today is basically going to be just kind of hanging out. We're going to do some writing sprints. We're going to chill out. We're going to chat. We're just going to have a good time. So, no pressure, no chaos, just vibes. And as you can hopefully see, there is, if I can figure out, Muffin, my little boy right there. Oh, I'm sorry. As soon as I say something, that's when he decides to get up and leave. Do you want to come say hi? Do you want to come say hi? No, no. So, it is scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. As I was just joking a second ago, I have anxiety, and uh, my watch just sent me an alert and was like, "You have a very high heart rate right now. Are you okay?" But I've been wanting to do a stream or at least like trying out streaming for a while, just because it sounds like fun, and I love the community of just like sitting down, hanging out, kind of like just vibing with one another. And like AuthorTube has just been such an amazing, and if my computer doesn't want to keep shaking. It's been such an awesome and like welcoming community that it's like, why wouldn't I want to just hang out with you guys? Like, why wouldn't I? So, yeah. And as you can't tell, when I joke about like, oh, you guys should be glad that I edit my videos because this is how I talk. I pause a lot. So when you see like the weird jump cuts in my thing where it's like, there's a reason. It's because I am a chaotic speaker. Oh, I have to. There's so many people on AuthorTube who I absolutely love, and I will watch. I literally like I can't even remember how many I have. I subscribe to a lot of them, and I love watching their channels, and I love watching people's processes. Like as yeah, like you said, like as a reader and an author, it's fun to see not only the other people like their processes on how they write, because it's such a like wide range on what works for one person may not work for another person. So it's like it's so interesting to see like again, one person may be a complete pantser and they can't sit down and outline. It just ruin it, just like they get all upset and all this stuff. And you have the people who, if they do not outline every single minute detail, then they're freaking out as well. So it's really interesting to see kind of the processes. And I love, and I am I'm a basic girly. I can't help it. I know there's been like discussion videos and stuff like that on like, oh, is the aesthetic stuff like, are we just going for the aesthetics anymore and blah blah blah. I I'm basic. I love it too. I love watching just an aesthetic writing video. It's great. I love it. It's so much fun. Also, yeah, I'm sorry. I am also trying to read comments as I'm doing this so I can actually answer things. So, una momento. Yeah, it's really like for the different genres, it is so interesting to see like because it's not just like again, I am right now I am a romance author, but there's mystery authors, there's fantasy authors, there's sci-fi, like a whole huge yes, also I love aesthetic, I love yapping. But like there's this huge range of and not even just like again I'm indie but not everybody on the author2 platform is indie, so it's like it's also good to see both sides of that as well of like the publishing journey because it is and even hybrid because there are also hybrid authors where they'll do indie published of like one genre and then they'll do traditionally published in another genre and pen like there it's just so interesting to see. And I had the same thing when I first was like looking into doing a YouTube for author stuff where I was like, "Oh my god, am I gonna have to do like I don't think I'm not a very aesthetic person." Like I love the aesthetic stuff. I love seeing like the pretty clips and the pretty aesthetically pleasing, everybody has seen it, the coffee pour. Like I, I love them. I love them, but I am so bad at it. And I, if you've seen my stuff, you've seen like I'll film like a clip of me pouring it into the thing, but it's like I have like a little coffee cart upstairs in my loft, and like it only looks a certain way because it's like I don't like if I were to film the coffee setup downstairs because I do have a coffee pot downstairs, but like we have like can I be honest with you guys? Can I be vulnerable with you guys? Like we drink instant coffee now. My husband and I have been like I found I think a friend of mine has she discovered or she we went to like this oh what is it? It's like a it's not H Mart, but it's like of that variety. And so we went to that store and we found these like Japanese instant coffee blends. And it's so good. It's so good. And it's again, I am so I'm so basic and it's so easy because I was expecting to be like, okay, well I'm gonna have to go through this whole process of to just to try this out because I was like, I don't feel like go like the whole reason is I didn't feel like going downstairs and dealing with the coffee pot. Like I was lazy. I was like, I'm just gonna deal with like a cup of coffee. So I was like, okay, let's just try this thing. And it was so instant. Like I was afraid it was gonna be like, okay, 6 millennia later, I'll still be stirring this stuff in, but like it dissolved like instantly. And yeah, I say coffee. You don't see the inside of my cup very often when I'm filming these because here's my thing. My husband likes to joke that I drink milk with a hint of coffee. I drink coffee with like, lots of milk in it. So I drink coffee, but it's mostly like I can't drink it with. Like I can't. I'm so glad that you agree, or at least that is valid because I can't do it. Like it makes my stomach upset. Like my husband, he can drink coffee black, just yeah. I want coffee. I want creamer with my coffee. Like I'm sorry, I don't want to taste dirt. I don't want to taste dirty bean water. I want a taste to it. And again, I don't necessarily need like a super frappy, macchiato. Like I don't need like a super fancy creamer. Like I will put either like a half and half or I'll put like, some just like regular milk in it. If I'm feeling real fancy, we'll go to the store and we'll get like an actual like creamer thing, but like I don't need anything too crazy, but like if I drink it like completely black, my stomach is just like in knots for the rest of the day. Yeah, like a hint of coffee. That's all we need. Just like a hint of my headset just went like which means it's turning off and I'm like I'm still here. But yeah, I don't need too much coffee in my in my drink, if that makes sense. So I'm glad I'm not the only one on that because again, my mother is the same way. She drinks like 20 cups of coffee a day. She goes 90 miles an hour, but she drinks like pure black coffee. And my husband does too. And I'm like, I do not understand either of you. And then they like to tease me of like, oh, here's your coffee milk. Here's your coffee milk. I'm like, leave me alone. Oh, I love them. Oh, I love a matcha too. I'm the same way even with that though. Yeah, black coffee is crazy. Like you could never convince me that black coffee is good. Just in my opinion, you could never convince me. But yeah, I'm a matcha person too, but I'm also the same way with matcha of like I need a nice dose of milk in it. need a nice I need a nice dose of like milk in it because otherwise with that one it's not really like the taste of dirt kind of or like the acidity in it because that's what I've heard a lot of people tell me when I tell them that I just don't like black coffee. They're like, "Oh, you just don't like the acidity in it." But oh, vanilla. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, that sounds delicious to put in a matcha. Ooh, I might have to try to do it. Like just like yeah, give me the latte. Give me a latte any day. But yeah, like ooh, I'd have to try that one time. I've got this there's this tea shop in it's like over by where some of my friends live and it's like this huge tea shop that's got like a bunch of different like specialized herbal like it's like a specialty tea shop and like are you only doing milk? Yeah, that's why I'm like I have to have a good dose of milk in it because I haven't been doing anything with it, but I say that now because usually when I have like a certain blend of the um when I have a certain blend of the matcha, I have to put like a little bit of honey or agave, like you said, in it. But there's this one tea shop that we have discovered that's out near my friends, and they have like these specialty matcha blends. And so there's one that's like a lavender matcha that I've been trying, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's like, you don't, you could, like, it could probably help with some sweetness, but like, you don't necessarily need it because it's not like the overpowering like grassy taste that you usually get with a matcha. It's like just like a hint of the lavender that's in it. And I think that there's a vanilla one that I got from there too, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, I if I do the like straight like pure matcha blend, then it's yeah, I have to have like some sort of honey or agave in it because yeah, I can't, I can't do with like the grass taste, but I love a good matcha latte. I haven't been doing them as much recently, just because I can't. And again, if you loved it, your matcha lattes, maybe you can help me out with this. I cannot for the life of me figure out the perfect balance of like blending the matcha in there because like what I've been doing is I'll get like oh a strawberry matcha. Ooh, I am gonna have to try that. That sounds really yummy. Because what I've been doing with mine when I do make them is sorry, I'm also dealing with a cold. Excuse me. But I have my water heater that's been sitting out in our loft area. So I'll turn that on, let it heat up. I'll put like the matcha powder at the bottom of the cup. And then we need a matcha B-roll. We can help. Yes. If in the next video that'll become, or I've already scheduled out this week and I think next week's video. So it'll be the week after that. So it'll be a little bit of a wait. But yeah, if I put that in there, you guys, I want you to comment in there and let me know if I'm doing it wrong because please, I need it. Because I can't, every time I make a matcha, at first it's like, it seems fine, but like everything settles down to the bottom. And so I'm just like, what's going on? Because like I've had matcha, like obviously you go to like Dunkin' or Starbucks or any kind of coffee shop and you get like a matcha latte from there, and I don't have that problem where like like the stuff settles down at the bottom. So I don't think I'm mixing it correctly. But yeah, like I try, like it's like that's why I'm like I don't think I'm doing it right because like we have like one of those like maybe it's because I use the frother, like you know how like they have the little electric frother things that you do with like the coffee. That's what I usually do it with. Maybe that might be it. That might be my problem is who knows? Ooh, you make strawberry syrup at home. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. See, you're fancy. That's so fancy. I love that. Both, but it's stiff. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'll definitely, again, next time I will make a note of it to put it in there and just be like, help. Oh, strange. Maybe that is, because again, see, that's my problem is I don't do that. I don't sift it. I just like dump it into the cup. So that might also be my problem. Because again, I can't figure it out. And I've had like I'll go to like I went to my friend's house and she made me a matcha and it had no and it was like perfect. It was a perfectly good matcha. And I was like, this is so good. How did you and like I don't think I watched her as she was doing it, but I was like, this is so good. This is amazing. What did you do? And she's like, I just made it. I was like, you're no help. Clumps of grass. Yeah, no, I we could not do that. I could not do the clumps of grass. It's just not for me. Not for me. Sorry, I thought I heard a cat because I've got my door open right now and the cat's just again, if you've seen any of my stuff, you know that these two are just like little minions that go in and out of this office all the time. So I'm constantly like on alert. But I've gotten to the point recently where like I don't even notice that they're in here mucking about until I'm editing something. And I have to go like, oh, dadgummit, I gotta, I gotta cut this crap out. Like the half of the crap that I have to cut out is those two like in here running around and fighting. We're gonna get you. It's important. It's mission critical. No, you, I, super appreciated. But as long as I know what I need, I will go get it. So if it's a sifter and a whisk, I will go. I will go get it, and I will. I will have my mission critical matcha. But yes, okay. Sorry. I have like phantom and a cute. Yes. So I said I gotta get the like the aesthetic. I have to get my writer aesthetic on because I feel like for the again, and this is just me, just me. Again, I am overly critical of everything I do, so it's just me. But usually when I'm trying to do things throughout the day, I'm just a chaotic raccoon, just kind of slumping it in my house. So it's like, and I always feel bad when I'm like filming stuff because I'm like, oh, I'm just at the house. I'm not like, there's only so many views of me typing on the computer or going over there or over there. Like, so yeah. But yes, I have to learn. I have to learn the art of the aesthetic for filming purposes. Which I've got my little this is what I've been filming on recently. My husband got this. We love hubby. We love hubby here. Um, yes, everybody who puts themselves on the internet, yes, they do feel that. At least I would think so. But like, my husband is. We love hubby. We love hubby here on this channel, obviously. He got me this for my birthday. And a bunch of my friends pitched in and got this for me for my birthday. So I've been using this, but like, it's really nice, and it's like, it's got like this like tripod thing on the end of it, like a little makes me think of like a spider. It's like a little spider thing, but you can see in comparison to my head how big it is. So like I'm walking around the house trying to get content. So I'll like so when I want to turn it on, I just do it like that and it'll switch on or whatnot. And so I'll be just sitting there walking around the house just like trying to film something randomly and I'm like, I hope this looks okay. Because what drives me personally crazy is when I'm watching my like any video in like the like on my editing software, if my camera is shaking, oh, that drives me nuts. Drives me so nuts. So I'll just be sitting there just like holding my breath, like, don't breathe, just hold on. 2 more seconds and you can stop. So it's like I but I do love this thing and it is really good about like this one I should say because I also do film on like my phone, but with the phone obviously that one I can't help the shake in that one. This one it does help a little bit more, which it's so cool. It just turns off. It's so great. Which actually I'm gonna go meta on you guys for like 2 seconds. So say hi. Okay. Pure chaos. Pure chaos. But anyway, so hubby hubby and and friends bought that like pitched in to help me buy that camera because I'd started doing YouTube purely on my phone. Like all of this has been up until I'd say October, all on my phone. I've been filming everything off of my phone, and I've watched girl, I've watched just about every single like here's how to make an aesthetically pleasing vlog, and I'm like, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. No, I gotta worry about shadows. I gotta worry about lighting and saturation. But yeah, the iPhone has got honestly really good quality. But yeah, like 100%, keeping track of the footage has been my biggest nightmare. And what's really cool about this, and again, this is not a product placement. I'm sorry. What's really cool about this thing is that it hooks up Bluetooth to my phone. So that way I can pair it together. I can pull the like video clips off of here and put it into my library on my like my photo album on my phone. And even like what I even love even more is that with this, if I pair it up together, again, it syncs to the library, but it also syncs up to the camera feed on the device. So if I want to go into like the hashtag sponsor, I wish hashtag sponsored. Do you know how expensive these things are? Oh! But like it pairs up to the camera thing on here, and with my phone like I can adjust like where it's pointing. It's so great. It's it's so great because it's like I can just like stand away and be like, okay, go over there. Because the one thing I don't know is like on here itself, it's like you've got like one little button, and I haven't figured out like how to make it like turn and do like point where I want it to. Because like this button just zooms. It doesn't like send the lens if that makes sense. It doesn't like point it in the direction I want it to. So that's fun. But anyway, I'm sorry. We've just spent the past like technically it's too difficult. Some again, as you've seen from the stream attempt yesterday, I am not the most technologically advanced creature on this planet to begin with. Definitely. Oh yeah, go get you a snack. Get you a snack. We'll chat for like I'm so sorry. I'll chat for just like a few more minutes and then we'll actually get to the actual like writing sprints together. Um, because yeah, I was literally yesterday so devastated. So sad because I was like, why can I not get this to work? Because like what was happening is so currently I am now streaming through it's called Streamlabs. And so that's what the software that I'm using to like stream to you guys now. And so I had pulled it up and I was getting ready to pull the event that I had scheduled up, but it was like it was not connecting. So you guys were seeing like just like the blank like the thumbnail basically of the whole thing, but like I was there, but like on my end it was just like a black screen. Like it was not showing me anything. And so I was like, what is happening? And like it was a whole thing. Hubby was in here at one point trying to help me figure it out. I was in that corner somewhere over there just sobbing, just like, why can't I make this work? But we think it's had something to do with like the event, like the scheduled thing that I had put it on. Because when we tried to stream not using that, it worked. Which is when I was what I was doing yesterday, or yeah, what I was doing yesterday when I did like the couple minute one. But like when we tried to do it through that event, it just was not connecting at all. So c'est la vie, c'est la vie. But yeah, I'm so glad I got it. I'm so glad I got it that we figured it out because I was so upset because I was so excited, and I'm excited now, but I was so excited because I was like, oh, this is gonna be great, and I needed this today. I definitely needed this today because here's another fun thing about being an author that I am now currently dealing with. So I had to send out something called a DCMA today, and that was not fun. because if you don't know what a DCMA is, it's basically a reminder of copyright, essentially. And what that what that kind of means is I had you know, as one does these days, just kind of scrolling through TikTok. I'm not sure if I want to keep TikTok if I'm totally honest. Um, but like I'm scrolling through TikTok and I'm just kind of doing my thing, and another author's video popped up, and they were talking about like, oh, I found my book pirated on this one website. Like somebody uploaded my book onto this website, and it's not. I did not put it there. So, if you are an author and you are an indie author in particular, you might want to go to this website and double check. And I went to the website, and sure enough, the Pen Name Project was on it, which Pen Name Project is my first book that's currently out. So I was pretty freaked out. Very luckily though, I have a lot of like author friends in a Discord that I'm a part of, and most of them were kind of laughing with me, like, "Oh look, you made it, you did it. Somebody's trying to pirate your book. You're doing your thing." Um, but it's not fun. So what that means is that in order to try to take it down, I have to send recently saw TikTok now owns accounts, content likeness. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep it. I have it right now, and I don't know if I want to keep it. I've been using it mostly, again, for like book promotion, marketing, that kind of thing. I don't know, especially because of the new TikTok terms and conditions that they recently rolled out because Oracle bought it. I don't like, I don't like, I don't like, I don't like it. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but anyway, I'm glad that I came across that video because again, I would have never have known. I would never have known. Never heard of that website, didn't even know it was a thing. So, I luckily I have again an author friend of mine who's also my editor who had been like, "Hey, if you're worried, here's what you should probably do. Send a DCMA to the website, like contact them, say, "Hey, this is my work. I did not give permission for it to be here. Please take it down." And that's a DSC. That's basically called the DCMA. And I have to say like a specific kind of thing of like, hey, this is my original copyright. Blah 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 blah. Um, Please take it down. Otherwise, you will be held liable for copyright infringement or whatnot. So not fun, pretty scary if I'm honest. And it is really stressful to keep up with. So what I ended up doing is I signed up to this again. I literally today. So this has all happened today. So you're the first to hear about it. So I had to go on this website that was it's called Muso, I think, and it's basically a content platform that basically is like, hey, we track basically they track my book, and they go and they track to to see if it's being uploaded onto other websites that are typically pirating websites, and they will send out the DCMA themselves. So I sent it out today because I didn't have that already in hand, which I probably should have, and I probably will set up for Twisting Fates closing to the published date in April, but I went ahead and sent that email. I have not heard back from them yet. I sent that earlier today, but because I set up the Musa or the Musa, whatever the name of it is, because I set that up, basically they're just verifying my information, all that kind of stuff to make sure, double check like I am the copyright holder, which will be very easy because I own the copyright, and they will be the ones who go forward after this and continuously remind them of that until they take it down. And if they don't, that's a step I don't know what to take yet. But usually, especially with websites like this, from what I've been told, as long as you send them the DCMA, like, hey, you don't have permission, this is a copyright infringement. If you don't take it down, you're going to be liable for infringement with legal stuff. So you probably should take it down. They're usually pretty responsive to that. So let's keep our fingers crossed that that's what happens. But yeah, that happened today, and that freaked me out a little bit. I will say, because I was just like, great, another thing. Another thing. So we're we're happy for people who know how to do like the legal stuff because it ain't me. It ain't me. Oh, thank you for oh, I just got like a notification. I think somebody subscribed. Thank you. Welcome. Um, but yes, I'm so glad you said that. Live stream sprints cure all. So what the plan is and what the goal for today is going to be is we're going to do some writing sprints together. I have Project DDD that I will be working on off to the side, and we're going to do some sprinting. And I've got a Pomodoro timer, which, and again, this is, I'm going to be testing this out as much as, hopefully you guys will be able to figure this out, but I'm going to be testing this out. We're going to be using a Pomodoro timer, which I'm going to try and put it on the screen here in a minute so that way you guys can see it as well. And we will run like a 20, I'm thinking like a 25-minute sprint, and we just write as I'll probably mute myself. I also have like a royalty free like Spotify playlist that I found, so I can try to put that on in the background so that way we have something nice to listen to while we're writing, because I personally cannot write without music. It just, my brain cannot do it. I've got too much chaos in there to not have some music going while I'm writing. So that's going to be the plan. So I don't know what yeah, I have to have music on. It just, my brain will not let me. It won't leave me alone if I try to write without it, because it gets too muddled and everything else, because I have such a like weird brain of like, I'll be sitting there trying to work on something, and then it's like, oh, you also have to do this other thing, and it's like, okay, well, let me do that real quick. Oh, but this other thing as well, and then this, and by the time I'm done with all of that, it's been like 3 hours. So yeah, so I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this over here. Video and thumbnail. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I was also gonna, I'm sorry, I didn't even say, if you don't want to write, you don't actually have to write. This is just like a 25-minute sprint of like whatever you want to work on. So if you want to write, if you want to work on it, if you are doing like a YouTube thing, you can do that. Like just basically just kind of hanging out for 25 minutes to work on whatever project, whatever creative thing you want to do. And then we'll do like a 5-minute break in between and just like chit chat more, because obviously I can just talk your ear off all day if you let me. So especially when I'm nervous, which, have you met me? So, oh yeah, welcome. If you're just coming in, welcome. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to maximize this, and I'm going to switch us over to the writing live, which, okay. Can you guys see the it's called the tomato timer? Can you let me know if you can see that? Just so I know it's on there. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we'll do a 25-minute sprint. It's going to be a little bit chaotic for me on my end. I may not be responsive during the actual like sprint time. So if you leave a comment in the chat during that 25-minute sprint, just know that I will respond to it if I can. If I see it, I will respond. If I don't, then I will respond when the time is over, because I'm going to have I have two monitors that I'm working off of. So I've got this monitor, which is got the tomato timer on it, and then you guys are over here on this screen right here. So I'm gonna try and do the music real quick. So see if I can do. Okay. Let me know if you can hear that as well. Because this is a royalty-free one, so I am hoping I won't get dinged for anything like that. I don't know. I'm figuring this out as much as you do if you guys are being here. So hopefully, hopefully that's okay. Also, my mouth is dry. It's like the desert. Okay. So we will go ahead. Start the I'm going to start the sprint here in a second, and then we will get going again. As another reminder, just because I know if I don't say it again, I will forget that I said it. If I don't respond to you, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I'm focusing on DDD, but I will answer you when we are done with this sprint. So here we go. Where's my mouse? Okay. I'm also gonna mute myself so that way I'm not like making weird noises. If I'm like in deep thought and I'm like, hmm. So here we go. save this stuff here and pull this back up. Right? That flew by. I'm so okay. I'm glad I wasn't the only one because I was so locked in on what I was doing that like, which I saw that I had somebody subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining us. That I heard in my headset, I can hear when that notification pops in, and like I feel like I jumped a little bit because I wasn't expecting it. So I was just like, oh. Which let me start the. So we'll do a short break here. I'm gonna start the timer for that so we can just chit chat for a few minutes. So so nice I finally got. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to do streams, and I don't know. Let me know if this is something you guys would want. I think I might try to do these more regularly because I'm kind of the same way that I need structure. I need like to have like a charved conch compared to talking and this. Oh yeah, I did that on purpose. I didn't. Let's see the talking and the sound effects. Okay, so I'm just gonna pause the music. So I had it turned down pretty low because I wasn't sure if you guys would hear it. So let me turn it up just a teensy bit, but I'll pause it for now and then just leave that going for a bit so we can just chit chat and that's not distracting. But yeah, I think I might try to do these more regularly. I don't know, just with schedule stuff, I don't know if I want to do them weekly or monthly. I don't know. I mean, let me know what you guys think. But like, I would like to do this more regularly because like having this structured time of like this time I'm hanging out with you guys and I'm working on writing. I'm working on whatever project I'm doing. It really helps me focus. And I know I use the Pomodoro method and like the timer stuff anyway. Like just during like the regular week when I'm working on stuff, I try to use it. I don't show it as much like when I'm filming stuff, but like I do try to use it when I'm working on stuff, but like it is what it is. I don't know if you guys had seen. I have a visitor. This is my little boy. This is my son. It's my son. My husband hates it when I say this, but I'm like, I birthed him. He's my son. I birthed him. He's like, he's a cat. That's gross. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Um, but yeah, he likes to. I don't want to disturb him too much, but this is what he does. He comes in here and he just like hangs out right here. Like I've got my like this is my sweatshirt and I have it pulled up around him so he's like joeyed in it, like in a little pouch here. And he just hangs out here with me and he gets mad at like I was sitting in here and I'm like, "What is this? Like why are you in here?" And he's like running in here and he's very persistent. It's not like a, "Oh, do you want to pick me up? Oh, that would be okay." It's he cuts down here and he sits right here next to my chair and he looks up at me and just starts meowing at me. And very persistent. It's not like a little mew, like the little cute little mew. Hi, I'm here, mew. It's like the loud like meow. Let me up. Same with your oh, oh, that's so cute. Oh, you guys. Oh, yeah. These are my babies. Hi. Can you? Can I ask you? My husband's off to the side, babe. I kind of want to be lazy and have him go get. This is the cup I've been using. I, if you've seen any of my things, I have a cup in like every video. And can you fill this for me with my salty? You're so wonderful. See, that's why we love hubby. He is just the best. Can you do the salty, please? Thank you, hubby. We love him. He's the best. But like, I've been using that cup recently because I went down to visit my grandmother and my mother. And when I was on the way down, in between here and there, yes, 1,000 points to hubby. Hubby gets all the points. He's a good one. We like him. But I was in between my house and where my grandmother and my mother were is a Buc-ee's. And I am from the South. I grew up in South Carolina my whole life. I'm in North Carolina now. I lived in Texas though for about a year. And while I was there, I was in a completely different career field. I was on the road traveling a lot for work, and I discovered the magic of Buc-ee's. And I love Buc-ee's. And then they started bringing them over here, and oh, I love I love me a Buc-ee's. Oh, I love it. And I discovered that they have seasonal cups that they put out. And I am notorious for being bad about like not hydrating myself enough. So I was like, okay, I need to get one of those tumblers so I can just sit there and like have it at my desk. And it's like, okay, I have a literal constant reminder of like, hey, if this is empty, you need to fill it. You need to drink something. Um, so it is. Oh, they have one in Georgia now? Oh, I it is magical. If you've never, which I'm sorry, if you are not from any of these places that have Buc-ee's, I will explain. Buc-ee's is, well, we're about to run out of time, but that is very loud. I don't know how to turn that sound down, but a quick summary of that. Buc-ee's is a gas station, which has a almost cult-like following because it is a gas station that's got like hundreds of pumps. Thank you. Thank you, baby. You can't. He's so paranoid. He doesn't want to be seen, but he's. Why are you sipping a coconut? This man just has like an actual actual just coconut. I live in the house of crazies. But sorry, long story short. So Bucky's is this massive gas station, but it's like a store, a mall, a gas pump, all of this stuff, and they are amazing. But I've heard of the legends. Yes, it is a magical place. Like I'd never really gotten into the whole Bucky's thing until I moved out there and I discovered that what this was, and I was like, where has this been all my life? But they have one in between my house and my grandmother's house now. So on the way down to visit her, they had their Valentine's Day collection out, right? Like, is this not super adorable? I love this thing. I bought matching ones for my mom and my grandma because I was like, would it not be the cutest thing in the world if we had matching tumblers during this visit and we could just like have our little tumbler moment? So yes, I I've been using this. It is so right. Isn't this adorable? Like, and it's got on the front of it. What is it? It's a I'm a sucker for Bucky's, which I absolutely am. I absolutely am. I love this thing. I again, anytime I've gone to Bucky's, I literally find some magical thing, which this time it was a cup. So I'm sorry. I overdid our little short break here. So all right. Um, my update for y'all for writing. Let's see. Let me see what I did. So I added about 300 words during that sprint that we just did. So hopefully you guys were able to get something. I know some people were working on like other projects and like I think I think Estelle, you had said you were working on a doing research, I think you said. Like you guys are all working on really cool stuff. So I would love to hear what if you want like during this next sprint if you want to like throw down there again like what all you're working on currently for this current sprint that we're about to start, that would be awesome and I will look at it. Um ooh, magical realism. Ooh, that sounds really fun. I'd have to look into that cuz like I every time I go to like the bookstore, I see books that or like a section that's like, "Oh, if you want magical realism, this is like a section for you." But I never get a chance to like walk over there. So, I definitely have to look at that. I have to definitely. It was very lovely hanging out with you as well. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy you were here. For everybody else who is gonna, you wanna settle in here? Okay. Okay. So I'm sorry. I know you guys are gonna have to help me with, especially if we are gonna do these streams more regularly. You're gonna have to help me keep my squirrel brain on track. On track. Otherwise, I'll just yap and yap and yap. So, all right. Again, if you want to put your stuff in the comments, I will look at it when I can. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to do another sprint. I'm going to turn the music on and then we're going to, if you can, let me know also if it's a little bit better in terms of hearing it, if it sounds a little bit louder and like an acceptable volume, let me know. Do a little bit right there. If you could just let me know so I know that like it sounds okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna. Ooh, what am I doing? Okay, that's good. Okay, perfect. All right, so I will go ahead and start it, and I'm gonna mute myself, and I will see you guys in 25 minutes. All right. Time's up. Time is up. All right, let me note some stuff here. Let's see. Okay, I'm making some decent progress here. All right. Right? I feel like they're going so fast. Like as soon as I'm like really like okay, I'm finally getting somewhere here. It's like it immediately goes off. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep doing this. I keep forgetting to put the brake on. Okay. So we'll do that and we'll just let that run for a bit. Yeah, that went really fast. I'm glad I'm glad it went fast though because it to me it means we're having fun, which is what I want most. But it also means I'm being productive and you guys are feeling hopefully feeling productive too, which is très bien. Très bien. I'd also seen that there was other stuff on here that I didn't see before we jumped into that. Ooh, when we were birds, I've heard of that. Is that any good? Has anybody read that? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, yay. You were able to do your thumbnail. Yay. Thumbnails are difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're so hard. I have I feel like I'm still like again, granted, it is it is so good. Oh, I'm gonna add that to my TBR because I've heard good things about it. I just hadn't had a chance to grab it. But I'll have to check that out. Yes, Canva is our friend. It is I cannot sing Canva's praises enough because that is what I use for all of my social media stuff. So all my Instagram stuff, all of my like the thumbnails for like my videos and all that stuff. Like I use it for anything and everything that I can find it a purpose for it. I use it, especially because I think for me it's also because I subscribe to their pro service or like the pro subscription. So I feel like I have to like I want to get my money's worth basically because again, it is not cheap being an author, being any kind of creative individual in the I don't know, publishing space, the creative space. It's not cheap, but it it is not cheap. Can I help you? I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and I've got little man over here off to the side. You can't see him because of the how the camera is, but he's over here like, get down. Do you want to come say hi again, or do you want to just stare at the wall? Okay, we're opting to stare at the wall. I don't know why he is this way. Oh no, we're changing our mind. You want to come? Come here, baby. Come here. Hi, baby. Okay. Okay, we want more cuddles. All right. We're back for cuddles. All right. Can't get enough of the cuddles. But yeah, it is just being creative in general is just not cheap in any space or any capacities. Like the number of services and just the number of subscriptions I've had to get in order to just do different things, different aspects of authoring, creating, social media, all of that stuff, the number of those have just skyrocketed. Absolutely skyrocketed because I didn't have to get any of those before and now I feel like I have to have 5 million of them or everything is a subscription anymore. I don't know why we have to have subscriptions for everything. It's just everything is everything's a subscription now, but yeah, I'm definitely yeah, I'm going to have to when I get when I get done with live streaming today, I'll definitely add that to my TBR cuz I don't I guess I haven't read like a whole ton of magical realism books, so I'm always interested to see like how that's done. Because I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, a lot of my author friends are like fantasy romanticy authors, so that's more of like their space. So like I don't I don't honestly know how they do it. I mean, I'd love to eventually write like a romanticy. I think that would be really fun. But the amount of detailing and plan like writing a romance itself is already hard enough, I feel like any romance, but like writing a fantasy where you have to have like complex worlds. I think that's kind of my crux is like I personally have been writing more character driven stories that tend to have a plot. if that makes sense. Like I like having a character driven story where there is a plot, there are things going, the story is going somewhere, but like it focuses on the characters. And I feel like, and again, this isn't every story, this isn't every fantasy, but I feel like a lot of fantasies and romanticities, well, I guess more fantasies are definitely much more plot and world building forward. So like it's a lot more on that front. Not to say that obviously there are incredible character driven fantasies as well, but like the one, I guess I should say the ones that I rude. It's almost like I put that in place so that I could cut myself off, but I hate it because I'll be in the middle saying something and it keeps going. Yeah, like how are they creating their own world? That's exactly what the my whole little tangent there. I do not know how fantasy authors do it. I think the world of them. I think they're incredible because I well, I had an idea. I had started to write it and then I kind of put it off to the side for later. And I think I might come back. I'm definitely going to come back to it. I definitely would love to come back to it, but I was having a hard time because it is much more detail focused and like it's just so incredibly like specific, and you have to have very very fine-tuned story and plot and like the world building, just all these other things. And I give props to all of them because I so far I could never. I love a yeah, I love a character driven book too. I'm writing one obviously. I write them obviously, but like that's just my particular niche. I love a good character driven story. And and I'm glad that you said the crying thing because like I literally wrote a scene for DDD that I'll put the clip of it in the vlog I'm making for this. But like I had a whole cry session because I wrote this scene and it's like a very emotional scene for the character and I'm sitting there sobbing. I'm just sitting there sobbing. Oh, okay, goodbye. I'm just sitting there sobbing. So, especially, yeah. How do people? That's my other thing with the fantasy. How do people create entire behind languages? Like I know, Tolkien wrote an entire language. Like yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how they do it. Gosh, that must be. It is an insane journey. I think with this story in particular, it is because like with the pen name project there was like some deep stuff going on, and there is some like not like yeah, like I know I'm writing it and I know that they are obviously characters, they're not real people, but like they're real to me. They're my little babies. They're my characters. And I feel bad for the female character in this book because I am traumatizing. I have traumatized her because with the pen name project, my main character Sam, she has some stuff going on. She's got a little bit of like, I don't want to say trauma, but she's got some stuff going on in her backstory that like, yeah, she's working through some things. The female main character in Twisting Fates is, I'd say, definitely stepping up from. I feel like I'm definitely stepping up. I'm cranking up the trauma for these characters. Because like Addie is the female main character in Twisting Fates, and she is definitely going through it in that book. And then for Project DDD, my main character, whose name is Daisy, she is just I'm running her through the ringer because I love flawed people. I'm sorry, I know I'm eating into the time or whatnot. But I love flawed characters. I love people who feel like people. Does that make sense? Like and again, there's nothing wrong with like a simple rom-com where like you feel like you're watching a movie and you're eating your popcorn and you're just having fun and you're, living off the vibes or whatnot. I love those stories as well. But like I love when I read a character and they have layers to them where like they're not always making the best choices or they're not always making the most sense. In their head they make sense, but like they don't always make the most logical sense, if that makes sense. So it's like, yeah, I love putting the characters through. I love the way that you phrase that. We love putting them through hell. And yeah, each book is just more trauma. Just each, and the funniest part is, so Project DDD is going to be the first book in a set of like a trio of standalone, like they're interconnected. So like like the way I have it set up. So the main male character in DDD is the brother of the who is going to be the main female character in book 2. So like it's connected, but it's not like you have to read them in a certain order, if that makes sense. And again, I already know her backstory because obviously with this book I have to kind of know some of the others, like the backstories to all of them for the rest of it, if that makes sense. So like it's kind of like a progression or whatnot. But like she's gonna go through it more, or not more, but she's gonna go through it as well. So it's like these poor characters are just sitting there like barely treading water. Like please, please, give us a break. I'm dying here. Okay, I'm sorry. I will stop yapping. I know we yeah, poor female character. Very much so for both this book and then the next book. Yeah, she's trying her best. She's holding on with her, she's clasping on with by her the tip of her fingers at this point. But I'm thinking we do one more sprint and get another sprint under our belt, and then we'll chit chat for a few more minutes, and then we'll wrap up for tonight. Again, this is the first sprint or the first like live stream. We're testing this out together, so you guys are experiencing this for the first time with me, and I thank you for being here. So we're gonna, yeah, that's. Sorry, I'm also squirrel brain. So yeah, that's my current plan. We'll do one more sprint. We'll chit chat for a few minutes at the end of that sprint, and then that'll be it for tonight. And then, again, we during that time I'll chat a little bit more about my plan, figuring out plans for the next sprint. But yeah, so let me get the Pomodoro, and I'm gonna start the music back up. I'm gonna mute myself real quick, and then we will get started with the third and final sprint for tonight. We did it again. We did it again. Let me get this final word count for me. Oh, wow. Okay. It's actually pretty good. Team. Okay. That one, yeah, that one startled me too. I feel like everyone has startled me so far. I'm gonna have to play around with the volume of some of this stuff because yeah, that one spooked me. So, how did everybody do? We're doing good. I also saw. Oh, there was somebody else who had joined. Hello, welcome. That was unfortunately that was the last sprint that we were doing, but we're just gonna chit chat for a few more minutes because I'm a chatty Cathy, as it turns out on these. But I hope everybody was doing good on that one. So yeah, let me know what you were doing. I know I saw tidying up some no. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I like the pacing of the Pomodoro stuff, so I think I'm gonna for ongoing ones we do. I think I'm gonna do this with the Pomodoro, so that way it's like it's got some structure in it, but it's like obviously we're gibbing and we're gabbing here in between, so we're having fun with it. But um, yeah, I was working on DDD just now, and oh, you just finished your evening routine. Very nice. Oh, we love a good evening routine. We love a good evening routine. I can never perfect mine. Um, I just worked on DDD, and I just calculated it. I actually did 1,200 words for this whole live stream, which is really good. I'm not even done with that scene though, so it's very good progress, but the scene's not done yet, so still gotta finish it at some point. But I will take that. I will definitely take that. I was not expecting to get that much words because I again squirrel brained. I was looking occasionally looking off and doing stuff, um, but yeah, that was pretty good. I feel it here. Let me switch it back to the live chat. I'm just gonna do. I love that effect where it's just like magically just magically takes over the screen. Um, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. This has been so much fun. I love this. Again, I love me a good like just any sort of just like productivity, like how do I put it? Isn't it? I love that. So I'm using the Streamlabs for the actual like streaming, but all of the stuff that's like on screen right now, I got these off of Etsy. Like these are all like templates that I got off of Etsy, and I had to do some like finagling to like get it into the program for this. But yeah, I really love it. I think it turned out really cute. Um, but yeah, yeah, it was, and it wasn't expensive. That's I personally love using Etsy when I can for stuff like this because like they're so creative. Like a lot, even like the banner on my channel, um some of like the title screen stuff that I have, like those like the intro sections and like the last little bit like at the end of the videos, all of those I purchase as like templates off of Etsy because I saw how they were designed and I just really liked them. So I could probably create them myself if I really really tried on like Canva, but they are Canva templates, so I was like I'm gonna invest. I'm invest. And I also just love supporting other like, artists and stream and like indie creators or whatnot. So yeah, that part of Etsy, I was not I was very surprised that they had stuff like this, but like I literally just typed in like I think it was just like YouTube templates and like a bunch of different stuff popped up. So it was like either like if you do YouTube stuff, you can find like intro cards, outro cards, um like the little segments or whatnot. Like it's so great with it. Yeah, and Canva, I love Canva. I use Canva, as I said before. I use it all the time for creating stuff on social media, for doing this kind of stuff, for just like everything in between. But I am not even remotely close to being as good as like a lot of these Canva like artists are. So we let them take charge when we can. because I can't I also just don't have the time because I also work full time. So I just don't have the time for that kind of thing. But yeah, sorry, squirrel brain. My husband's in the other room. Yeah, he's sorry. He's in the other room and I think he's on chat with some of our friends on something doing like hanging out with them. So, yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I want to like again, I want to do these. Oh, hi Bubba. You want to come say hello to everybody real quick? Oh yeah, big stretch. Big stretch. So, this is my cat. This is my cat. His name is Link, but I call him Bubba, my son, all that. And he's a big baby. So what was I saying? So yeah, so yeah, he is a big stretcher. I pick him up like that, and he's just like, oh, he's such a he is such a mama's boy. Like he's in here with me all the time. Yes, you are. Um, which is why they're always in my videos at some point because they're just all over the place. But anyway, sorry, squirrel brain. So I think I'm gonna. I definitely want to do this again with you guys. This has been an absolute blast, and just chatting with you guys and hanging out has been the highlight of this whole thing. Like, yes, I was really happy to be productive and get stuff done, but like just hanging out and chatting with you guys has been honestly the highlight of my night. So I thank you guys for that. Um, I'm not sure if I want to do again. I don't know if I think weekly would be a little too like just too much right off the bat because I know how I am, and if I sign myself up for too much like just immediately like I'm just going to do all the things I'm going to do, sign up for everything I can. um I'll get overwhelmed. So what I'm thinking is either maybe I don't like I'm figuring this out as we're as I'm sitting here because I really enjoyed this. But yeah, either maybe every 2 weeks to start off with, once a month. I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? Like, I could lose, I could use some legit opinions on that because I don't know what the best like courses. I don't know. Again, I'm also rambling. It's been a long day in general, as I told you guys at the beginning of like everything that's been going on today. So it's been a day. Oh, hello. Oh, what's you wanted to get down? Yeah, I'm thinking bi-weekly. Yeah, I think bi-weekly would be fun. And like maybe in the future I could do weekly, but like I think bi-weekly would be like a good like intro, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I don't really have like I'd only put like a so I did the Wednesday originally, like again, did not work out for that, but like I did the Wednesday at 7 just because like again, I work and like my day technically ends at like 4 p.m. So like after that, I'm basically like free, but I'm like working on all their stuff and all that. But I definitely would be open to doing like other times, like maybe like on a weekend and do like a morning one. So like everybody wakes up and we just kind of like hang out and do like a breakfast one or something like that. Or like evening ones like this where we're like winding down for the day and doing stuff like this where we're either working or, right. I love that you were doing that I the what was it? The evening routine. I love that was a thing too. So that would be fun as well. But again, but I would love to do some variety of that. So I think the like doing it bi-weekly so that way we can like maybe switch it up. So like I did like an evening one this time and like maybe do like a weekend morning one next time, like the next one we do, and then switch back and forth if that makes sense. Because again, I'm still figuring this stuff out. I really wanted to do a live stream in general just to try it out and see if that's a avenue of doing this that I like. And I've really enjoyed this. Like I've I've had such a good time, even if you can see like my messy office in the background. I've had such a good time with you guys. So yeah, I think I'll do bi-weekly. I think I need to double check my schedule because I know not. hmm, yeah, I'll have to check my schedule because I know March. Obviously, this is January, so I don't have to worry about this quite yet. But I know in March I'm going to be out of town for like a week, So I'll have to plan around some stuff. But like, I think next, not this coming up weekend, but the weekend after. So I'll definitely put that out into the ether, or even actually, what I'm thinking, because I do want people to be like to join when they can, kind of thing. So maybe I'll put like a poll out just to get like, ti I don't see. This is what happens when I'm tired and I just talk myself in a circle. I will repeat myself 100 times. I will just talk and talk and talk. So somebody's got to like, and that's what hubby's great for. Hubby hops in and he's like, baby, let's let's chill out with that. So I won't keep chatting y'all's ears off. I really do appreciate you guys being here, though. It has been an absolute blast and a pleasure because you guys have just been so incredibly kind, and especially with yesterday's chaos, understanding, and I'm so grateful to be part of this community where I have people like you guys that I can just gab and talk with and literally just come up with topics out of nowhere. So this has been so much fun. So I think that'll be it for tonight. Thank you guys again for being here. I will, again, the exact specifics of when I'll do the next one will definitely be 2 weeks from now. I will figure out exactly when, and I will be I'll post it over in like the community tab or in any on my social media stuff when I do figure that out. Um, but I will post that so that you guys know when that is if you want to join again. No pressure. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evenings, and I will hopefully see you again in the future. So have a good night.